tuning and testing on this thing a little bit. So, yeah, I'll catch you later, Skip Shooter, down here in the Carolina mountains, sitting by.
Yeah, I know it's sounding good. Hey, yell for 122. He might have came down here. He was one up, and I just had to go talk with him. He's not too far from me, and he was slopping me, so I had to go let him know he was walking the dog all over here. So, 122, you listening there?
Yeah, you were slopping me at 666.
All right.
How you doing, Skip Shooter?
I'm doing good, 122. Everything's fine down here in my hood. A little bit of rain this afternoon and a little bit more coming. I think they said before it quit tonight. So, hey, that's okay. We just down here playing around with this thing, just kind of testing and tuning, see if we could get it to talk.
It's talking. Sounding real good up here.
Yeah, well, you guys always sound good down here. I don't know what it is about us, but we sure have got seem like we got kind of a main line connection for some reason or the other. I don't know what it is, but just kind of seems like we can talk to each other. If Skip's rolling, I'm hearing you guys in Maine.
And it's rolling because we're hearing you, sir. Absolutely sounding good up here. Uh-oh.
I'll carry on. I'm going to get back here to the side and just kind of sit around and listen a little bit and see what's going on. Got this thing, I reckon, kind of tuned up and ready in case it gets to rolling here in a while. Y'all take care. Call me the Skip Shooter 357 Magnum in the Carolina Mountains. I'm sitting by.
Have a good one, sir. We'll do it again. Absolutely will. 122 out of it. Bye-bye.
Hey, 10 man there, break.
Lift off on the all directional where I could hear you. Come in.
Well, I flipped on some power so you could hear me.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell. Yeah, I just over here playing, just tuning this stuff up, and just in case some Skip rolled here in a while, and them boys popped up in there out of Maine.
Roger, man. Well, it's man, sounding good and clear as always. Hitting the right-hand corner.
Yeah, I'm just running the driver on the all directional. I ain't got it to. This little old Stardust won't handle that other box, so I have to kind of bypass it with the big pack.
I heard that, I did. Hey, when you catch a 122 in there again, 10-5 for me, ask him if he remembers 268 in the Tar Heel. I hear him, man, but I can't ever get back to him. There's too many flat sides in his ear.
Oh, we hear you, 268.
Sounded pretty good to me there a minute ago. I don't know where he's still in there or not.
Oh, I barely got some scratching up there with them boys, man. I ain't got no receive or transmit, you hear me?
Hey, 268.
122. Hey, 122, you hear me on the all-directional Skip Shooter in the Carolinas.
Oh, I do, and I can hear that 268. I haven't spoke to him for years.
Evening time, 122. Hey, man, I'm going to get back on top shelf here, 4-2 off along. Built me a new house and trying to get my station set back up. 10-4.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, making me mash it a little bit. Absolutely, yeah. I was talking to a 10-speed the other day, and yeah, absolutely, your handle came up. Uh-oh, did Mother Nature shut that door?
No, she come walking through, and she's in there somewhere, doing something.
Because Mother Nature doesn't want me to speak and spoke to that 268.
She at least gonna laugh out of it. Hey, you dropped out on my receiver there, skip shooter.
Yeah, it's moving around 268, absolutely is, but absolutely a good hearing you up here in Maine.
Oh, there you go. So you got a bunch of switches you can flip. Hey, 122, you always loud and proud, my friend. You always loud and proud, even coming into this small, all-directional antenna 20 foot off the ground, man. You have got the channel. 122, if you still got a small copy. You 268 Notario, I'm gonna step back.
Right back at you, 268. Yeah, if I'm still in your receive, yeah, I was talking to 10-speed a couple days ago, and absolutely, we're mentioning your numbers at 268. Absolutely, how it's been a while since I had spoke to you, sir.
Yes, sir, 122. I remember we had some good conversations, man. It's like Tin Man said, man, the great state of Maine, we got a direct shot some way or another, sure enough. But, yeah, if you talk to 10-speed again, tell them I said hello. And hopefully they'll get on the radio a little bit, and I can get my beam put back up, and we can do a little bit of talking. You hear me?
I did, and I will, absolutely. Next time I speak to him, I'll definitely roll that to him and let him know.
410, all right, man, roll that 5 for me. Old 10-speed is a good dude. I personally met him. He's come to Forest City, North Carolina in 10-4.
Yes, he did mention that too. Absolutely did. Absolutely. Yeah, he's a real nice guy. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll definitely let him know that we finally put the spoke on to you, and you are working on getting back into it a little bit.
10-4. I appreciate it, 122. All right, my friend. I know it's probably getting busy out there, so I'm going to ease back before I get my little head stepped on. Your friend down here on the top side, the best side, the north side of these Carolinas, I'm going to get back quiet.
Right back at you, 268. Always good hearing you. And yeah, we are rolling a live stream in Northeast Watergates, so you could always hear what you're sounding like up here in Maine. Absolutely. Hey, 268, we'll do it again. Hey, and don't be such a stranger. Bump that thing down, get that thing set up. But we love hearing you rolling through Maine. 122 letting you know, and back out, sir.
14, my friend, I'll try to catch some of them gates. I'm back quiet.
Yeah, 122, 268 lives about 18 or 20 miles east of me. He's kind of right in between me and 804.
Roger. Hey, you have my sympathies, 268.
Hey, man, it's a good thing I got friends, because I'd hate to battle either one of them, you hear me?
That's what I'm going with there, absolutely. With the 804 on one side and that skip shooter on the other. Yeah, you want to be friends.
Well, I'll tell you what, 804, my little old snake went down on me. And when I decided to hook a station up over here at the new house, he hooked me up, man. He got me some power back running, so at least I've got that. I don't have the antenna, but I still got a little bit of power.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I spoke to 804 earlier today, actually. No doubt. Hey, you have yourself a good one at 268. Yeah, he is a good guy. We don't want to tie the channel up, but boy, you guys are sounding local up here. Absolutely are. Real quiet. And then there's the Carolinas.
Alright, 122. Well, I don't know how it is on the 10-man's end, but you're all I hear right now. It's like you're local, but yep. Old 268 working this 804 modified snake is getting on down.
And it's working well. Hey, 268, we'll do it again. Keep working on that setup. 122 out of it. Bye-bye.
Hey, 122, we can't let him get too big. He's one of them mean cotton pickers. He's one of them mean cotton pickers, always running around footing on you, so we got to kind of keep him under control.
Yeah, he keeps you on your toes. That's what you mean, Skip Shooter. He'll keep you on your toes so you won't sit back and take it easy. You're always going to have to be working on it when that 268's around.
That's right. That's right. All right, hey, 122, have a good evening up there, man. Always a pleasure. Take care. God bless. Out of the Carolinas, be careful. Be safe out there. We living in a crazy world. Skip Shooter, 357 Magnum. We're sitting by.
Oh, don't you know it? Getting crazier by the minute. That's too bad. You got yourself a good one, Skip Shooter. Always a good hearing you rolling through Maine. 122 getting out of the road. Bye-bye.
122, Trump 1, 3, Nissan truck, trying to get a little Mother Nature, buddy.
Oh, that Nissan truck has some Mother Nature. 122 letting you know.
Hey, 122 pound puppy mobile. Hey, 122 pound puppy in this Nissan just waving my hand, break bait.
You're waving that with a big paw, pound puppy. Absolutely. Sounding good up here in Maine today. Real quiet conditions. Pound puppy, that Nissan is getting it done. 122 letting you know, sir.
Hi, 122, take care of my friend. I just heard you talking to, Hey, Skip Shooter, I apologize. I keep throwing. I'm kind of out of town. In there and, so, Andy's skip shooting handle, so it's probably confused everybody. But, anyway, Skip Shooter, your friend Abe over here is quiet.
Oh, no problem. They all know me both ways. That ain't no problem. Carry on.
Yes, he's feeling real under. Hey, pound puppy. I got any conditions in that mobile there, break?
Yeah, 122 here being plugged up out of Maine, 58, South Carolina, we is
58, South Carolina, we're waving. 122 state of Maine, in and out.
Roger, 122.
Hey, 122, you might want to have to 10-5 for me, pound puppy. Tell him 268 said hello.
Hey, pound puppy. Hey, pound puppy, that 268. Hey, pound puppy, that 268. North Carolina is saying hello to that Nissan truck. Hey, pound puppy, 122 just rolling that 5.
Hey, 122, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, 268's a good friend of mine, sure is, man, but, I appreciate you rolling that 122 pound puppy. Nissan truck is cruising on. 31.
Right back at you, pound puppy. Got yourself a good one. That old Nissan truck sounding good up here in Maine. Got some real good Mother Nature rolling this way. 122 letting you know, and back out. Bye-bye.
No, you coming here, bro. Thanks for the 5, 122. 122. 5. Man, that's crazy. You got to go all the way up to Maine to talk to your locals. 122, you 268, back quiet.
Right back at you, 268. And that message was delivered. 122 back out. Click, click.
Somebody 122, 431, South Carolina, Mobile, Carolina, Preacher Boy. 431. Hey, Skip Shooter, I guess I could have asked you to roll that 5, but he might not have heard you too. I'm not going to say that. I know he'll hear you.
I just barely had him, especially on the beam. He said he was 35, 40 miles from the house, so he must be up in there in Fletcher, Asheville, or somewhere this evening.
Ski Daddy.
Yep. That's me.
You got a little bit of in your rig.
I guess I'm going to get into...
Yeah, that's sitting off to my side, Roger.
South Carolina Mobile. 3-1. Carolina Preacher Boy on my Mobile.
Doing well, man. How about yourself?
31 South Carolina Mobile on my Toyota.
Some of the ring beans big, picked my tomatoes and brought them in, and Larry said...
Alright, I copy that.
Well, old Mater done fizzled out. got that old black blind.
Hey, Tim, man, this used to be a 742 modified snake, but
Yeah, you said they were all gonna come in at one time, am I right?
he done upright. He put some hard components in this thing. Looks good, talks good. I don't know, man. He does good.
Oh, he's getting slicker all the time. Oh yeah, he does a lot of stuff for me. I use him frequently.
Yeah, worked a little while this morning, come in, and I rested for about an hour, maybe hour and a half. I went there and
One thing I'm confident in, if I blow this thing again.
went to see things. Hey, Lord of mercy. I got tired, then I said,
Oh yeah, well it's just getting harder and harder to find peels. That's the problem with them. But oh yeah, he can keep it running for you. There ain't no doubt.
Well, at least it hasn't been as hot as it was, is that right?
yeah, bad part is I have to finish picking them tomorrow, them old green beans. Roger, I got to pick them what butter beans is dry. Ruffle, where the hell are you? You must be mobile. You're back to mud duck status.
Well, you know how to fix that, don't you?
Yeah, but I like my butter beans. Hey, Shadow, is that Roofer you're talking to?
Oh, yeah. 10-4, that's Roofer in there, Willie.
Yeah, he must be mobile, because I don't hear him. Like sometimes you don't get the three things. Yeah, you're in the wrong location. You gotta pump it up. You better drive that thing into a ditch and get the antenna angled different.
Did someone say to pump it up?
Not you, my goodness, you pump it up again there, 122, and I'll have to shut my windows. No.
Okay, I'll leave it where it's at.
Lady there.
Set up on the top of these. Oh, yeah. That's where you need to go.
Be careful. Be careful if you cruise on the water. If you're up there, you're going to hear everything, and everybody's going to hear you with fins on it.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Tell him to stay out of the bathrooms with the holes in the wall. I don't know where he's out bad, but, you know, I hope he's not at a rest stop. You know, those places can be scary.
Just going to learn to eat them whole, right?
Oh, yeah. A waste of money. Somebody keeps coming in there. I don't know if it's Skip or what, but yeah, I hear you. No doubt about it. It's working around Nebo.
Yeah, get a little cool. I want to get a tree or two down out here and get them beams up. I don't have to wait out there to stay on. Ask them they carry TV, tall taxes and heavy duty. I don't know why you had to vote for him.
All right, pal, buddy. Be safe on the wheels, man.
Man, we quit selling them 2 years ago.
You're rolling.
Why'd you vote for Sleepy Joe anyway?
Sure enough, it's doing good. Which is 2 peel. Broke down on your mobile.
I don't know why you keep denying you voted for Sleepy Joe.
I haven't voted at all, dude. I don't vote. You crazy? I'm a convicted.
Come back in and talk to them a while. They're allowed to vote in Maine.
That's true.
Your vote wouldn't have counted anyway. They would have threw it in the trash. Right? Clearly it doesn't matter.
Hey, Tim,
You.
you got something sitting on the side for me in case I want to hurry one day?
Shut up, stupid.
250s or something?
Ain't got a whole lot right now. The only bigger amp I got right now is a 32500Z.
Yeah, you see.
Well, man, that sounds like a lot.
About, it'll do 4K, 5K if you
Try it out for a week one. It had been sent here for like 4 months, and I hadn't tried it out yet. And when he said he was looking for a striker, I called up week one and found out what he wanted for it, bought it, and
And then traded it. This is just a start down here, and I'm gonna go up there to the old house, take down that tower, and get the beam, and don't know if I want to put it back up or get a upgrade a little bit, but hopefully that can happen in a short period of time. I'm sure I would have liked it had I ever tried it out. I just never got around to it.
But yeah, you just holler at me. You get to hankering for something. We'll see what we got around. I mean, I've got a
on my beam. You hear me?
I've got a Maritron 3CX800 box over here. It's got two 3CX800s in it. It'll do well. The way it is right now, it'll do right around 3K.
You're right. Yeah. Why did you buy it, Rupert? Yeah. Well. I don't know, maybe around I want to get my beam back up here, you know, and 104. See how it's gonna do in this spot. Seems like I've still got a good spot for talking. So how did you feel it? They just talk on in for a little bit.
Oh, you get your beam up, it'll make a world of difference. Yeah, it'll make a world of difference because you're running.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, those strikers were really good. Stock bike. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that with a good beam will get the job done most of the time.
That does.
Yeah, my motor plant is full too.
I know you talking on it now, or you haven't changed over yet. I know where to go.
Left the motor already.
Yeah, I got, like I say, it's getting harder to find decent amps. So that 103 tuber's all. I've had that amp for about 5 or 6 years. I run it a lot myself back in the day before I got what I'm running now. But and then I, just put it on the shelf. Tried to sell it 2 or 3 different people. It's a real good amp, but they just ain't nobody. They just ain't nobody come up with the money to buy it.
All right. Looking at pie. Yeah. I mean, my problem is, I'd have to give me another coax switch to run. Yeah, I've had one like that before.
Yeah, you about have to go away from it. You about have to go away from the coax switch. I'm a little bit about 25 behind the world.
Muffle it and turn the mic up.
My big power on my beam, so I got a switch box that.
No, I didn't have a mic. I had a mic. I had a soft mic. I don't know. I know they sound good with their my Galaxy soft mic that I have.
Yeah, they don't make switch boxes. They don't make switch boxes that'll handle 4, 5, 6,000 watts, not unless you have one special built.
They can get it, but it's nothing about like a head cold or a cold.
Hello, DX Land, U.S. Marshal, South Carolina.
I mean, I got one over here. I've got one over here.
Sounding good, U.S. Marshal on 122 main waving.
It won't handle my big amp. It won't handle 10,000 PDP, but that's about as far as it'll go.
I've just been on the side here copying the mail, but you spiked it down. We figured we'd hammer it down for a second. Wave the hand at you, U.S. Marshal, sounding good up here in Maine.
That's okay. I'm going to let him talk. He's talking to U.S. Marshal. I'm probably messing him up. Get out of the way.
Hey, yourself a good one, U.S. Marshal. 122 back out. Bye-bye.
Still messing him up there. Let me get back on the side. I'm on the flat side. I'll see.
No. Stay in there. I've been copying your conversation, Skip Shooter.
Yeah, 10-4-122. I knew I was getting up there to you on the beam. That's but I had the flat side to cut some guys behind me out. I got some local guys down behind me, so had to cut them out to be able to hear
Yeah, I'm rolling the live stream here, trying to catch who I can, so there you go. And you and absolutely have a good talk show rolling up here, trying to catch you on this live stream, no doubt. Hey, skip shooter, have yourself a good one. 122 sliding back to the side, setting the microphone down.
Yeah, hi, 122. Take care, man. Appreciate all them live streams. Kind of let us hear what these stations sound like down here. That helps us kind of keep our audio cleaned up like it needs to be. So we appreciate it. Have a good evening up there, sir. Being 0268 down here in East Carolinas, we're sitting back.
Right back at you. We're gonna let it roll. But we're gonna sit on the side and see who we can catch. Skip shooter, go on at it. Love hearing the Carolinas rolling up through here. 122 back out. Bye-bye.
Hey, 122, if you still got a copy, is Wolfie still talking there, Break?
Nope. He hasn't been on for a while. He got out of it, got set back up, and something happened, and he's back out of it at the moment. So we're hoping at some point, sometime, we'll get him set back up. But as of right now, no, he is not. But boy, I really miss him. I really miss him on the radio.
Yeah, man, he's a character, that's for sure. Yeah, oh man, I love talking to him.
Ball joint on the bottom on my side fell out again.
Yeah, what did Gary get bits for? He rough around there.
He put a new one in, he told my brother, he said,
Oh yeah, you'd learn a few words listening to him. Absolutely. Hey, yeah, yourself a good one, 268. We're going to slide back to the side like we said. Gonna let this live stream roll in Northeast Watergates, and I'm gonna be leaving the radio room for a little bit, so I won't be able to respond, but it is rolling, catching who we can. 122 out of the radio room for a while. Bye bye.
Hello there, 122, 431, South Carolina, calling break.
431, yeah, yourself a good one, sounding good up here in the corner. 122, walking away for a few. Bye.
Man, I was on my mobile there a while ago trying to get a hold of you, but my soul, you about blowed me out of my Toyota truck. I thought, my soul, that brother's getting down.
Yeah, he does a great job running.
122, Carolina Preacher Boy, 431, South Carolina, back quiet.
Right back at you, 431. Absolutely sounding good up here today. Real good conditions. I just got a couple things I got to get done, so got to step out of the radio room. But we'll be back. Hopefully it's still rolling. We're going to leave the live stream rolling. 122, 10-7 for a few, but like I said, the live stream is rolling, so hey, we are catching you, no doubt. 122, 10-7. Bye-bye.
Check. Talk to you later there, 122. Sounding good as always.
I was just wondering, I know you told me about it a while back. Yeah, that old white Toyota, he's got that old one. It's got over 400-something thousand on it. Oh, yeah, man, you can get the miles out of them Toyota. I had one that I turned over and got back to 300,000. Roger.
Yeah, 268. If you wanted a real good, clean box, it runs good. And be satisfied around that 3K level, 2500 3K. That Ameritron is super nice.
Well, when the rotary engines come out, I like them until got together. I don't think I've ever seen them cars. Yeah, well now, the one I had, it was front wheel drive, and it had the overhead cam in it. And buddy, you could go in the snow in that boat like it was nothing, until it got so high that you couldn't go.
Or something.
You remember that little car that looked like a frog lights on? My brother had one of them, it was a 6-speed.
Yeah, that's a Mako or a POW or Mako KW is what it was. A Mako KW, brown case. That thing looked like a new box.
Oh, you could...
Yeah. Did it have
Yeah, 11 of them. Had 11 of them in it. Do about 2K, 2200 watts.
95 mile an hour, still in 5th gear. Yeah, I know the one you talking about. They wasn't the GEO. I done forgot the name of it. You turn the headlights on, it looks like frog eyes. Yes, sir, I know the one you're talking about, but I can't think of that name. They run smooth, but boy, when that motor started giving you trouble, that was it. Yep, couldn't get too many paperwork on them ever, could you?
The old Foxtrot over here's got that one now. It's up there at his house. He's been running that one for about 2 or 3 years. Well, it probably would if you wanted to push on it a little harder, but them tubes is getting real hard to find, kind of high. So you can do a whole lot better wattage for better money now with a 500Z box or a 4CX800 or something like that. You can do. You get the power for a whole lot less, more efficient. Not as much to retube them if you have to. So. Things has kind of changed in the amplifier game.
Yeah, I hear you. that a Meritron, what's it got in it?
It's got 2 of the 3CX800s. 2 3CX800s. Takes about 100 watts of drive. And 100 watts of drive, it'll do about 2,500. You put about 120-30 watts in it, it'll do about 3K. To get it to do more than that, you'd have to have it mono banded. It's right now it's a HF rig, goes from 10 meter to 160. If you'd mono band it, tune it right on 11 meter, you'd probably see 4K, a little bit more out of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. It's probably it's not quite tuned for 11 meters, but yeah, I'd have to have a driver for that. I'd definitely have to have a driver.
Yeah, you'd have to have a radio. I mean, with just a 40, 50 watt radio driving it, it'll do 1,500 watts. But to get the the good news is you don't have to have but about 150 watt drive at the max. Where with like a Meritron 1200, you got to have about 300 watts of drive to get that much wattage out of them. So it's all according to the tube and how they're set up, what you have to drive them with. You have to get a grid-driven box. If you just want a radio drive one, you have to get one like I'm running over here. I'm running an Avenger. I'm sitting here right now hitting it with 50 watts, and I can do about 2,500.
So he lost the film in his legs.
And yeah, I could probably get a different radio for sure. This ain't gonna drive no more than 35. But I'd probably give me another power supply too, because I run a mobile radio. I'm just on a Gold Series Pyramid 20 amp, so. Man, I ran
DX Land 334 Alabama. We're standing by.
Oh yeah. That's. I mean, there's a lot of different radios out there you could get to run the box with. I mean, you can get a good tune striker, 955, or get a.
Yeah, that's what we figured. He was clean. What he was doing is cleaning the screws around.
Radio.
And he twisted the right way.
D-Rail was showing it to me down there.
You brings it, it comes back out, it's going to swell up. Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you, ever since I flipped that four-wheeler,
Put you right in there on the 3K level.
I had a problem out of my shoulder and
Be a perfect
it's the same
something
side
that
eye,
you can find
you know what I mean?
You can find a radio if you like to run mobile radios. You can want to do it. You might have to step your power supply up some.
That nerve must be close to where you paint, where it got pinched, and every now and then, where you sleep, toss and turn, you'll pinch it again.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, you could find a box. I mean, you find a grid-driven. You could find a grid-driven 4CX800 box, 2-tuber. with that 35 watt radio driving it would do, I'll probably do 2,500 watts or so. Just have to find the right one. I know where a 3-tuber is right now that I'm thinking about buying.
Yellow where New Hampshire 431
It'll do about, I don't know, it'll do 6,000-7,000, maybe 8,000 PEP.
Stole them all.
Amen. Boy, there's 603 and doing a fine job down here in Union, South Carolina.
Yeah, let me get out of the way.
31 South Carolina West.
Upset them, so I hear 431 down in South Carolina. And I know Ski Daddy and some of them boys over in Table Rock was in there a minute ago. So let me get back on the side and let them talk some skip that's rolling in and out there. Hey, Abraham, I'll talk to you after a while. We'll be back on here. 10 men sitting back.
All right, Tim, man. Take care, man. Yeah, I'm going to take a little standby myself. May shut this thing down. I don't know. It ain't dark yet. All right, Tim, man. Take care. I'll wave over here, sitting back quiet.
Well, hello, Abe.
Have a good evening, Skip Shooter. Have a good evening, 268. Just step back into the radio room. Gonna say so long. Have a good evening. 122 waving from the corner. Bye, bye, bye.
Just we found a climber down here in Georgia getting nosy out of ground plane.
Abraham, go down 20 a minute.
Oh, that ground plane in Georgia is sounding good. Up here in Maine, 122 letting you know.
122 in Maine. 122.
I guess found a climber down here in Georgia just don't have no conditions out of condition, and I'm back down.
South Carolina waving.
Waving down there to the Carolinas. South Carolina sounding good, sir. 122 northeast corner, Maine, waving.
Oh, you're blowing smoke down here, 122. Hot dog, that thing just, when you key it up, man, it just, I'm telling you, just roars away.
Oh, 302 with the one.
I guess old 122 up there in Maine must be up.
Just Mother Nature, says Mother Nature, must be grinning right now, no doubt. Waving down there to the Carolinas, sounds like she's lined the Carolinas and Maine right up at the moment. 122 in and out, waving. I heard that station in Georgia. We're going to wave a hand down there to Georgia. 122, state of Maine.
Good evening, 122. Good evening, 122, state of Maine. Lone Ranger, North Carolina, waving, mate.
Hear you, boy.
And Lone Ranger at North Carolina, you do it like that? We have to spike the mic and wave the hand down there to the Carolinas. Absolutely quiet in the receive up here. 122 bumping it back down the coast.
Good evening, 122. Lone Ranger said it, and I'm reading the mail.
Got it all, Lone Ranger. Absolutely sounding good. Absolutely our Lone Ranger. Have a good evening. 122 back out. Click, click.
120 shit talker.
122, been on that gate that you put up there. I like it. I appreciate you doing that.
No problem, no problem. We still got her rolling right now. No doubt about that. 122, letting you know.
Well, I'll go on there and look at it whenever you post that thing.
Give him up. We share.
Yeah, it'll be probably another 5 minutes or so. I'll shut this one off. It's starting to get long in the tooth. Absolutely is. But just conditions have been so good from Maine to North Carolina and down the coast that I just got to let it roll for a little bit, no doubt. But another 5 minutes, we'll get it into the Northeast Carolina, Northeast Watergates group, and definitely got a room full of the Carolinas up here on the coast of Maine.
Hey, Roger, I guess you on, I found it on Mr. 122 Maine there, and then go into your site that way.
Yeah, I can put it. I'll put it in YouTube as well. That'll take longer, more of an upload, but it'll be in Northeast Watergates on Facebook quicker. But then later on this evening, it'll be in YouTube.
Hey, Roger. Well, I appreciate it, man. I think about the first time I've ever heard my radio.
Well, that's why I'm doing it, so people can hear what their radios are doing, 1,000 miles away or so. Absolutely. Sometimes it's a little bit different than when you're talking local, but hey, that radio is absolutely sounding good up here, sir.
Hey, Roger. Well, I'll move to the side. I know there's a bunch of them in here that want to talk. Pound Puppy and Skip Shooter, they're my neighbors up there, about 50, 60 miles from me there, but they're in there. I know 804, I hadn't heard him, Scarecrow, and all those guys, but anyway, man, I'm going to pull to the side over here.
Well, you have yourself a good one, and like I said, I'll be shutting this down, and I'll stop uploading very shortly. You have yourself a good evening, sir. 122 Coast of Maine, back out. Bye-bye.
431, Carolina Preacher Boy, South Carolina, back line.
100% copy. Preacher Boy, 431, Carolinas. Have a good evening. 122 Northeast corner of Maine, on the side.
Hello, 122,
419, good evening to you. First, Skip Shooter, Carolina.
And 813, we're going to wave down there to the pile. Absolutely sounding good up here in the other corner. 813, 122 waving.
Roger on that, 122. I just want to wave. Appreciate them games out there. 122, 813 in Tampa. Read them out.
Sounding real good, 813. Absolutely sounding good off the sand pile, I got to tell you. 813, we'll do it again. You're rolling through Maine in style. You're getting it done, sir. 122 letting you know, and hey, we're sliding back to the side.
You're up there, 419.
Coming from 122, you think you're around the state of Maine? 813 down here in Tampa, Florida, looking in the northeast, southeast Georgia.
100% copy, 813. Have a good evening. 122 Maine back out also. Click, click.
How about that 122?
Hey, Roger, 976. Well, I appreciate it, man. Good evening to you up there in the corner. Sounding real good down here tonight. Hope all's well and swell. Skip Shooter in the North Carolina mountains, waving the hand.